a great evening. Today, I'm very happy to deliver a lecture, a special lecture on startup, why not now? For this program, I'm very happy to thank our beloved CEO sir for giving the permission to conduct such an wonderful event, and principal Dr. A. Rajendra Prasad sir, our HOD, beloved HOD, Dr. V.V. Vijayramnath sir, and our SEC Institutions Innovation Council Activity Coordinator, Dr. K. Ranganathan sir, our Department of Mechanical Engineering IIC Coordinator, Member, Mr. Ravindran, and all. I welcome you all, students. The main reason for conducting such a workshop for a specific student strength of specific students is to understand what is the real beauty of entrepreneurship, how to progress in the path of entrepreneurship. The next 30 minutes is going to be a pathway to which we are going to show a light to you. After becoming the ATAL Mentor of Change from the South Zone, this is my first lecture to our beloved students of mechanical engineering, and few students from electronics and instrumentation engineering also joined here. I welcome you all to this session. Dear students, this session, Startup, why not now? Please just try to understand and try to question yourself, what is it? What for I am here? Definitely when you are moving out, when you are going out of this seminar, if there is a small answer or even it may be a question, if it arises to you, to check, yes, okay, even if you have some thoughts, if it questions you somewhat little bit about what is entrepreneurship, what is innovation, and what are the ways you can contribute to this society, right? I'll move to this workshop. Before that, here, all of us from Sri Sai Ram Engineering College, even I'm going to put myself also in this question, right? What is my target for the next 2 years, or what is my target for the next 2 to 3 years? How I'm going to equip my students, how I can contribute to you, how we can work together. This is not a suggestion. Okay, I'm not going to deliver, not going to preach you, I'm not going to teach any subject here. The main intention of this workshop is to make you understand, and then to put your line, a transition line, to think over that. If a student joins in one engineering college, most of the engineering college, they may check about what is the placement, what placement, what is the placement. Dear students, most of the time when a student is joining in a college, you think about the placement. Placement is concerned, mainly one question is there. For that, most of them are trained in an engineering college. It is very hard. Most of them are trained for their placement activity. Try to understand, a placement activity starts initially from the first year itself. Even in the +2 itself, our parents, usually they say, if you study well, then you will get a good job. And after that, you can be happy, you feel happy, you will get all prosperous and everything. Absolutely, I accept it. But one question is there. One question, you think, just think it on. For getting a placement, a student is spending minimum of 3 to 4 years. Minimum of 3 to 4 years. To become an employee, okay? You are all trained for 2 to 3 years or even 4 years. And after that also, you are going for some training courses and joining in one particular job. Please think, for becoming an employee, you are trained for minimum 3 to 4 years. Then after a few years, you may say that my employee is somewhat, I want to become an, I want to make it somewhat, I want to make some business and all means. At that time, most of them, they think that they can do it at a later stage. But when can we start to think about the concept of entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship na enna? In Tamil ஒரே ஒரு வார்த்தையை சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு தொழில் முனைவோர், ஒரு தொழிலை ஆரம்பிக்கக்கூடியவர், ஒரு தொழிலை வந்து நம்பகத்தன்மையோடு நல்லபடியா நடத்துறவர். அப்ப எந்த காலத்துல இருந்து உங்களை ட்ரெயின் பண்ணா நீங்க ஒரு தொழில் தொடங்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு in future, even you may be trained in some companies, after a particular period, if you think that, okay, can I start a company? Yes, you can start a company. How? For that, this is a nice time to think about that one. To fetch a job, you are trained for 4 years. To become an owner of a company, how long you must be trained? It is very simple, dear friends. If you think that, yes, I can become an entrepreneur, please try to start from today. You try to start from today. This is a wonderful place, right? So, here, what is the decisive factor? What is the decisive factor that is going to separate our present? I'm putting myself also in this. Our present generation from our next generation. உங்களுடைய இந்த ஜெனரேஷனையும் தலைமுறையையும் அடுத்த தலைமுறையையும் பிரித்து காட்டக்கூடிய ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு நூல் எதுவாக இருக்கும்? In terms of rich, being rich, poor, independent, or being so comfort, to be, is etc. etc. As think it out. What is the decisive factor? எந்த ஃபேக்டர் உங்களை டிசைட் பண்ண போகுது? நீங்க பெரிய பணக்காரராக இருப்பதற்கோ, ஒரு தொழிலாளியா இருப்பதற்கோ, ஒரு முதலாளியாவதற்கோ, நீங்க ஒரு சுதந்திரம் பெற்ற ஒரு சுதந்திரமான ஒரு மனிதனா இருக்கிறதுக்கோ, to become your own boss, எது வந்து உங்களை வந்து நிறுத்த போகுது? That is entrepreneurship. That is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a wonderful area, but some may say that எல்லாரும் தொழில் தொடங்கிட முடியுமா சார்? எல்லாரும் தொழில் தொடங்க முடியுமா? Dear students, dear friends, if you plan properly at correct stage, now you have period. This is a period in which you have incubated in your particular domain. In a particular domain, you are fed with number of comfortness. With this comfort, if you think as a passion to become an entrepreneur, many of them they made it. I'll show you a few more slides which relates to that. Then who is an entrepreneur? What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship na enna? ஒரு ஐடியா இருக்கு, உங்களுக்குள்ள ஒரு ஐடியா இருக்கு. The idea of turning a solution into a possible business idea. நிறைய நேரம் நம்ம சொல்லுவோம், இந்த செஞ்சிருந்தா நல்லா இருக்குமே, இப்படி இருந்த நம்ம நீங்க when you are going when you go for shopping, you may think that why not this product is like this, why it is like that, why not we change it? So it means that you have an idea, but most of the time we are missing it. We are missing to promote that idea. They are missing to promote this idea into your business idea. If you promote it to your business idea, then what you will think? You will start to think about making a product. That is the product. That solution, or product, or pen, it may be a service. It may be a service. Right? It may be a service. Oh, that's a service. You may make a product. You may be somewhat a web designer, or you may become somewhat a consultant, right? You may promote, you may give an idea to your business person, and then there's a lot of opportunity to gain that a lot of money by means of selling even your idea today, right? So what is that? If you have an idea, how to convert it as a business idea? Business idea மாத்துறதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஒரு சாதாரண மனிதனுக்கும் ஒரு ஆண்டர்பிரனருக்கும் இல்ல டிஃபரன்ஸ் என்ன? ஒரு சாதாரண மனிதன் இருக்காரு, ஒரு சாதாரண காமன் மேன். What differentiates a common man from an entrepreneur? The quality of turning a solution into an innovation. The quality of turning a solution into an innovation. What is the quality? The quality is within you. If you think that I have a solution, எனக்கு ஒரு solution இருக்கு, இந்த ப்ராடக்ட்டை நான் இந்த ஒரு டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல படிக்கிறேன், ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் ப்ராடக்ட் இருக்கு, அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்டை நான் இப்படி வடிவமைக்கலாம், இப்படி மாற்றி அமைக்கக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு எனக்கு இருக்கு, செய்யலாம் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா, உங்களுக்குள்ள ஒரு சராசரியான ஒரு மனிதனுக்குள்ள ஒரு தொழில் முனைவோராய் ஒரு முதலையாளி ஆகக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். நீங்க ஒரு பாஸா இருக்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு, ஒரு லீடரா இருக்கக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு உங்களுக்கு இருக்கு. That is the quality. What is the quality? Because the quality in a sense, once it was fitness to use. Quality சொல்றது fitness to use. ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட்ல fitness to use னு சொல்றாங்க. ஒரு fitness to use. அது மெட்ரோலஜி அந்த இதெல்லாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. Quality is fitness to use. So is it fit? ஃபிட்டா இருந்தா மட்டும் போதுமா? உங்களோட திங்கிங் பேட்டர்ன், அந்த குவாலிட்டி உங்களுக்குள்ள இருக்கு, அதை ப்ரமோட் பண்ணணும். You must enhance that quality by means of giving good thoughts. அந்த தாட்ஸ் எப்படி கிடைக்கும்? நீங்க படிக்கிற விஷயங்கள், பல விஷயங்களை படிக்கிறீங்க. ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட்டை பத்தி படிக்கலாம், ஒரு டிசைன் பத்தி படிக்கலாம். எல்லாத்தையும் படிக்கும் பொழுது நீங்க என்ன தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்? ஒவ்வொரு சப்ஜெக்ட் படிக்கும் போதும் இதை நான் எப்படி பயன்படுத்திக்கலாம், இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் மூலமா எனக்கு எந்த வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கும், எப்படி ஒரு ப்ராடக்டா அதை கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பை நான் உருவாக்கி கொள்ள போகிறேன். அப்பதான் என்ன நடக்கும்? when you get into a laboratory, you will think it in the direction. If I am using one particular instrument, is it possible for me to use this instrument for something else? இது எதற்காக பயன்படுத்த போறேன் அப்படின்ற क्वेश्चन உங்களுக்குள்ள வரும்பொழுது definitely your mindset will fix in the direction of innovation. If the innovation starts when it incubates, ஒரு கருவாய் உள்ள வரும்போது அதுக்கப்புறம் அது பதப்படுத்தப்படும், அது வளரும். ஒரு விதை, ஒரு பெரிய ஆலமரம், ஒரு பெரிய நிறுவனம் ஒரு நாளில் உருவாக்கப்படுவது இல்லை. ஆனால் தனி மனிதர்களால், ஒரு இண்டிவிஜுவலால நினைச்சா கண்டிப்பா வரும். தனி மனிதர்களால் மிகப்பெரிய புரட்சிகளை உருவாக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. பாத்தீங்கன்னா தனி மனிதர்களால் உருவாக்கப்பட்ட பல புரட்சிகள் உண்டு, தனி மனிதர்களால் உருவாக்கப்பட்ட பல பிசினஸ் உண்டு, பல தொழில் உண்டு. பெரிய சாம்ராஜ்யங்களை உருவாக்கியிருக்காங்க, மிகப்பெரிய சாம்ராஜ்யங்களை உருவாக்கியிருக்காங்க. நம்மளுடைய சாய்ராம் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ்ல போட்டிருப்பாங்க, முயன்றால் முடியாதது எதுவும் இல்லை. நம்மளுடைய ஃபவுண்டர் சேர்மனுடைய தாட்ஸ் போட்டிருப்பாங்க. So for that you must try. அப்ப ட்ரை பண்ணா மட்டும் போதுமா? அந்த ட்ரை பண்ணக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு கல்லூரி காலங்கள்ல கிடைக்குது. அப்ப நமக்கு உள்ள டூல்ஸ் எது? laboratories, classes and everything, right? So turning a solution into an innovation. For that, entrepreneurship is the way to success. So you may ask me a question, sir, எப்படி sir entrepreneurship is the way to success னு சொல்றீங்க? How you can do it? How you can make it? I'll show you few examples, okay? Few entrepreneurs, okay, from all over the India wise, at the same time from Tamil Nadu. Even there is a lot of chances for you to become In our Sairam Techno Incubation Center, there are 3 project proposals already submitted by alumni. How they did, how they are ready to submit. That is the thoughts, what it was is earlier ages. First year, second year, ஏதோ ஒரு நாட்கள்ல தோணுது. அப்புறம் வெளியே போறாங்க, ஒர்க் பண்றாங்க. After gaining some experience, that transition occurs to become an owner of a company. For that, this startup is. For that, what you are supposed to do in this technologically, the technology prone world. In the 4 வார்த்தை, innovate, patent, produce and prosper. I make it as IP3. Remember this one. Innovate, patent, produce and prosper. Dear students, innovation, it starts from your thought, a conversion of business idea. If you convert into your business idea, when you make it as a product, if you make it and show it to the community, if anyone has copied, if they duplicate it, then there is a possibility of, you may say that this belongs to me, this idea belongs to me. But later on, there won't be any legal safeguard to you. For that, what you can do, you can go for applying for patent. These days, applying for patent is very, very easy. Very, very easy. It is in Chennai as concerned, it is in the Gindi. You may approach even our Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Center or Institution Innovation Council. We are ready to help you. IP experts are there in our college. So for patent, if you apply for the patent, and then later on when you go for some making a product, when you make a prototype, before that with the patent and later also, then if it is a very viable, you can go and approach banks. I'll show you what are the helps you can get from the banks. There are MSMEs are there, EDI is there, Entrepreneurship Development Institutes. Banks are ready to help these days. For that, what you need a business writing of business proposal. You can't just like that apply for a job. Even while you are applying for a counseling, Tamil Nadu Engineering Admission Counseling, you have some specific format you are supposed to follow. You are supposed to give your 12th certificate, you are supposed to give you are giving your photograph, you are giving your Aadhaar card, membership details and everything, right? So like that, you are supposed to give your business proposal. Enga lag agudna idea oda nikkumbodhu lag. So you must draft that idea into some statement. Write it. When there is an idea, write it into point and point, and then try to develop it. Development is with respect to the technology, or if it is a service, try to build a service pattern, a flow chart, like a flow chart. If you prepare a flow chart for that, your action plan is defined. All right. So keep it in mind. If you innovate a product, patent it, produce and prosper. This prosper is, it may be in wealth, by means of your wealth creation of wealth. Okay, I'll show you a few peoples. Within you, you must think. If you think, yes sir, yes, you can do it, definitely you can do it. Here there are few examples. Those who build a company, or it may be a somewhat business service idea, okay, and then now they are in the number of James in the entrepreneur scenario. Ritesh Agarwal from Oyo, it's the concept. His hobby of traveling is, he liked to travel, that's all. Okay, and then he started to build a company with the thought of creating a budget rooms for the common people. He transformed the entire scenario in the business in Oyo. I wonder who is it? A person who helped many of the CAT aspirants Because try to understand, you started to help. If you think, if it is possible for you to help your fellow friend, right, that is your intended thoughts of action. When you convert it to your somewhat an expanded form with your broadened vision, when there is a need is more, you are collecting some money and then you are rendering the service. That is also business. நம்முடைய பெரிய பிரச்சனையே ஒரு மெக்கானிக்கல் இன்ஜினியரிங் எடுத்தா நான் பெரிய ஃளைட் அளவுக்கு நான் டிசைன் பண்ணேன் சார். பெரிய ஆட்டோமொபைல் பெரிய கார் ஃபுல்லுக்கு டிசைன் பண்ணேன். It is very it is not possible with short, but you may think it from small steps. Keep it in mind, God of small things சொல்லலாம். சின்ன சின்ன விஷயங்கள்ல இருந்து கிடைக்கிற பல விஷயங்கள். சின்ன பிரச்சனைகளாக இருந்தாலும் அதை நோட் பண்ணி அதுக்கு நான் சொல்யூஷன் கொடுக்க முடியும், உங்களால கொடுக்க முடியும்னா that is success. Okay, so Deepanjali Dalmia backed as a social cause for this entire community of women. Okay, she produced sanitary pads out of bamboo firewoods and corn at lower price. So this is also business. எப்படி கன்வெர்ட் ஆகுது business? It's a social thought, social responsibility, socially relevance. ஒரு டேப்ல தண்ணி வடிஞ்சிக்கிட்டே இருக்கு, அதை வந்து ஸ்டாப் பண்ணணும். ஒரு 4 சொட்டு தானே போதும்னு நினைச்சா அது வேற. Even it is possible for you to give a solution to save 4 drops of water or even a 2 drops of water. Try to understand, if it is a 1 ml, if there is a lakhs and lakhs of drops of water, it makes a huge tank filled with water. That is also a source, right? Socially relevant. And then Ranveer, he is a marketing, he is a video production, he started his video production company, and then in the earlier days he started with a YouTube channel, right? And then Ayushman Sinha, who is a talent manager, okay, of a company called Represent Sri Lakshmi Suresh. She's a owner of eDesign, CEO of eDesign. It's a web-based company. They are all young entrepreneurs, okay? And then Trishit Arora, who started a security solution. And then Tilak Mehta is the youngest person who made the Dabbawalas, the Safad of the Dabbawalas people. He made a solution, created an app to collect the food items and then to spread it to the various community at various points. Okay, so and then he started a parcel in parcels. This is also a service-oriented company. Kavita Shukla, she is a founder of Fresh Papers. This is when it relates to eco-friendly products which can safeguard the food items. There is a possibility. And then Akshay Rupela, who is a UK-based person, but he is from the Indian origin. So what he is one of the person who started with small idea about the real estate related things. Even your thought of action, if you have some idea of making a business, it is possible for you to proceed further. If you check with Tamil Nadu top 10 best startups in Tamil Nadu in the year of 2019. The list is very high. Adayar Anandapam, they are also in the trended. Okay, here you try to understand. We will see what are the companies there are. Cost King. This Cost King is a retail chain. Okay, retail value store. It started with a small petty amount, and then it is somewhat million rupees of it earns much more profit. And then Findos, Go Bamba, IQ, Insta Parcel, and then Kadal Unavu, Tamil Unavu, Roboist, Brooklyn, Suma Agro, whatever. எல்லாருமே இன்ஜினியரிங் கிராஜுவேட்ஸா, எல்லாருமே மிகப்பெரிய படிச்சவங்க தான், இல்ல படிக்காதவங்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப மிகப்பெரிய சக்சஸ் இருக்கிறவங்க ஈவன் ஸ்கூல் டிராப் அவுட்ஸ் ஆர் தேர், பட் அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு விஷன் இருந்தது. அந்த விஷனோட தே டிராவல், ரைட்? So here, what is the vision? The beauty of thinking is entrepreneurial mindset. Please try to check உங்ககிட்ட இப்போதைக்கு எந்த ஐடியாவுமே இல்லாம இருக்கலாம், வெறும் கையோட இருக்கலாம். என்ன எனக்கு பெரிய ஐடியா எதுவும் கிடையாது சார், எனக்கு பெரிய ஐடியா எதுவும் கிடையாது. நான் ஒரு கோர்ஸ் ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்கோம். I am in the first year or second year or third year or final year. I don't have a big idea. But I believe that it is possible for me to do something. I don't want to be a employee in all times. எனக்கு எப்போதுமே கடைசி வரைக்கும் நான் எம்ப்ளாயியே இருக்கணும்ன்ற அவசியம் இல்லை. I want to become somewhat, I want to make some changes to this entire community.
ஹலோ
வீட்டுல உங்க வீட்டுல உங்க அப்பா அம்மாக்கு இருக்கிற பாத்துட்டீங்க, அப்பா இது போல ஒரு சிரமப்படுறாரு.
Hello. Sir, I think you're on mute. 1 minute, sir. Sir, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Is this audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please.
Share ஆகுதா?
இல்ல சார், ஷேரிங் ஸ்டாப் ஆயிடுச்சு.
இப்போ ஓகேவா?
ஒரு நிமிஷம் நீங்க ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க.
இத வரேன் சார்.
நெட் கனெக்டிவிட்டினால போயிடுச்சு நினைக்கிறேன் ப்ராப்ளம்.
இத வந்துட்டேன் சார்.
Yeah, okay, please. Yeah.
This is okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Now you can put it on slideshow, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm back. So this is the beauty of thinking. That is the entrepreneurial mindset. That mindset is very, very important. The key of thinking, key of promoting, it may be somewhat a solution. Just a simple example. Do you think that in India we are with very high poverty, suffering from poverty? Definitely no. நம்ம பெரிய வறுமையில இந்தியா தவிச்சிட்டு இருக்கா? Do you think that do you know how many millions of people are going to bed without a night meal, night dinner? It's there. So do we think that it is all due to poverty? No, it is in the problem of distribution. இது மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு நாம உடனடியா நம்ம வந்து கம்யூனிசம் பேச வரல. ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு பணக்காரங்களுக்கும் ஒரு ஏழைக்கும் உள்ள மிகப்பெரிய பாகுபாடு சார், அதெல்லாம் தேவையில்லை. that is none of our business. It's there. It is there. இன்னைக்கு இல்ல, 100 வருடங்கள் கழித்தாலும் கண்டிப்பா இருக்கும். But as a technology people, what we can do for them, what we can do. So one particular area there is a supply, okay, in another particular area there's a demand, but how we are going to interconnect it, how we are going to pipeline it. In the pipeline there is a we are stuck in some problem. Even in those who are attending this session today, please check your vessels in your kitchen in today's night. உங்க வீட்ல இருக்க போய் செக் பண்ணி பாருங்க, எத்தனை தோசை மீற போகுது, இல்லனா எத்தனை சப்பாத்தியா இருக்கலாம், இல்ல ரைஸ் கொஞ்சம் மீந்திருக்கலாம், இல்லனா ஏதாவது பொரியல், ஏதாவது something. Plus try to understand. But how there are number of NGOs they started, even distribution கொடுக்கிறதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே. But for that, if you have a specific app which can overcome all these things, that is also a service. That is also a problem solving methods. Okay, so what the quality that led a person to scale greater heights of success than the others. Who are the others? They are the common people, the common man who doesn't want to think about the entrepreneurial thinking mindset. The beauty of entrepreneurial thinking is it can't be taught to a greater extent. This is a discussion forum. We are all discussing today. We are all discussing something, right? So how we can make sure that is entrepreneurial mindset, it can be changed by you and by myself. If I want to change myself, I can change myself. But adukku enakku enna sir help kedaikum? Please try to understand about if in our engineering education Don't think our project reports are just like a paper, okay, a bunch of paper which can be compiled, which can be shown to the some university and then getting marks. Your projects, it may be a first year or second year or final, third year or final year project. If you think that my project is related to a product, that product must be developed, that developed product must be converted to a commercially viable product. Commercially viable product means it must be what you are supposed to do. It must be converted into business. Very simple example. Most of the cases, a team of project students are comprising of 4 students. Minimum they are spending 5,000 rupees. This is including the what they are for recurring and non-recurring, whatever may be. Okay, tools purchase pandradha irukkalam, or product ready pandradhukku, all the things. Even it may be doing some purchasing some. If it's only mechanical means, there will be some steel rods or whatever may be, making some machining process. If you relate with the mechatronics, you are making with some. You are making use of some electronic component and all those things. And then for the making of project report. When we start to think about a project report, it must be a business report. When the change comes over a business proposal, if your project report is prepared just like a business proposal, then the thought will be different. Product design is to create a new product to be sold by a business to its customer. So with the 20,000 rupees, there are many companies that are started with a minimum of 5,000 rupees. When it is running at a greater level of success, then why you 4 members or minimum 4 team members comprising of 4, if you think it in that particular direction of starting a business with a product idea, definitely it is possible to create it as a wonderful product. It is a very broad coefficient of effectiveness. Effectiveness means to what, how effectively you can contribute without excuses. You must make yourself ready to contribute. With wholeheartedly, you must go and contribute to your project. If it is not working, you should not go for giving some false excuses to your faculty members. Not required, because you are all going to be becoming the real boss. You want to give opportunity to a number of people. நீங்க ஒரு விதையா இருக்கீங்க, உங்க விதை மிகப்பெரிய மரமாக வளர்ந்து அந்த மரத்துக்கு கீழே ஆயிரக்கணக்கானவங்க உள்ள வந்து இலைப்பாறக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு இருக்கிற இடமா நீங்க இருக்கும் பொழுது, அந்த 20,000 ரூபாவை பயன்படுத்தி உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கிற அதையே ஒரு தொழிலா மாற்றக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. Why you must start it in the final year? It is possible for you to start your thinking in the first year, means in the first year itself. After it is possible for you to even convert it into some product in the second year, and a lot of opportunities today. In this present scenario, there is a great transition is taking place in this entire community, in the education sector. Try to understand. நீங்க நினைக்கலாம் அந்த காலத்து மனுஷங்க மாதிரி பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க, நான் எங்க அப்பா சொல்வார் அந்த காலத்துல அப்படி இருந்தது, எங்க அம்மா அந்த காலத்துல அப்படி இருந்தது, இவரும் சொல்றாரு அந்த காலத்துல அப்படி இருந்தது. கிடையவே கிடையாது தம்பி. There is a great opportunity to us also, to the even to the people who are also to the entire to the every citizen. There is a great opportunity. You may see that there are in number of places, many of them they lost the job. நிறைய இடத்துல மிகப்பெரிய வேலை இழப்புகள் நடந்துதான் இருக்கு, இல்லைன்னு சொல்லல. வேலை இழப்புகள் நடந்துகிட்டு தான் இருக்கு. அதே நேரங்களில் நிறைய it's a lot of people, they are all approaching bank with a business idea. The number of application is raising today. It means what? They are all thrown out from the comfort zone. கதப்பான இடத்துல இருந்து கதகதப்பா இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு சூழ்நிலையில இருந்து they are all thrown out அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். மிகப்பெரிய கஷ்டம். It applicable to us also, right? It applicable to everyone, every individual citizens of India. But the transition occurs. But this transition is a great boom to you, because when you are in the college, there is no other work than studies. At the same time, for us, a greater opportunity in autonomous status. There are a number of papers which relates to the component of product development. Please don't see such a papers just for the sake of marks. Please think in the direction of becoming a global leader. When we think in that particular direction, it is possible to go for it. For that, what is the support, sir? What support, sir? I'll get. என்ன சார் கிடைக்கும்? வல்லவனுக்கு புல்லும் ஆயுதம். வல்லவனுக்கு புல்லும் ஆயுதம். உங்களுக்கு நிறைய திறமைகள் இருக்கு. You have better qualities. You have very rich, abundant of knowledge. எனக்கு knowledge இல்ல sir. I don't have such a thing. No problem. If you think that there is a vacuum, there are lot of opportunity. If you open, it will be filled. எனக்கு வெற்றிடமா இருக்கு சார், இருக்கட்டும், திறந்து வைங்க, உள்ள வந்து நிறைய. Technology support for product development எங்கெல்லாம் கிடைக்கும் எனக்கு? It is try to understand your laboratory is the only place where you can contribute. Laboratory exercises are not just an exercise which only gives you or fetch you a good mark. That is the place where you can contribute. If your equipment is not working, question and try to make it work. If it fails, there is an opportunity. Even you can become a laboratory equipment supplier. If you think that, sir, எனக்கு இந்த ரீடிங்ல நிறைய எரர் வருது. Yes, it's good. Error வரட்டும். So how to bring down that error? If you bring down that error, that is going to be the solution. That is a solution. So when you start to view the laboratories, any laboratory, with your thinking of leading a component, that component is nothing but product development component, then your entire mindset will change. That will transform you to become an entrepreneurial mindset. So these laboratories are the real worshipping areas. பொருள் செய்யும் கூடங்கள் தான் தெய்வம் வாழும் ஆலயம். அதே மாதிரி உங்களை பொறுத்தவரையில laboratories are the places. What you can do? If you do something in the education institution with some level, next you are supposed to go for internship. Internship is the area where you can go and meet some, you can be in some companies and then get trained. If you get trained in that particular company for minimum of somewhat, even it may be a 1 month period. So what happened? You are gaining the experience. That experience with your richness in knowledge, it will give you an idea of starting a product development. Many of our students, those who are tracked to the area, they become the entrepreneur. I will show you some examples. Your thinking must be startup. Why not now? That now is the question. This is a transform your project idea into commercial products. Transform your project idea into commercial product. When you think it in the direction, நான் செய்யக்கூடிய பொருள் ஒரு கமர்ஷியலா விற்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு எனக்கு வாய்ப்புகளை கொடுக்கும் அப்படின்ற நம்பகம் இருந்தால் நீங்க தான் தலைவர்கள். Leaders, you are the real leaders. Product leaders, legends. For that, there is no need of saying that, sir, 8.5 CGPA, 9 CGPA, 6.5 CGPA. Throw it all those CGPAs. Don't think it in that direction. How you can transform your ideas into a business solution? உன்னால ஒரு 4 பேருக்கு வேலை வாய்ப்பை கொடுக்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு உன்னை நீ ஸ்திரப்படுத்திக்கிறியா? Sir, when I can start, sir? After my degree? No, you start now. It is possible. You can convert. You can make use of it. Make use of every moment. There are many people. I met one person recently, Vasudevan. He is the then student of PhD technology. I think he is from instrumentation control. He started his company in second year. He started with somewhat creating a digital marketing at that time. Now he is in somewhat 27 years. Okay, I met him after a long period. Now he is having somewhat 33 members with him. So try to understand. 33 working members with him. How it is possible? It's all because of their way of thinking. Even I may say in mechanical, Gokul Raj. Now his age is 26. He started his company in Mugalivakam. He's running very nicely. Because all thoughts of action, it starts from the earlier period. Dear students, I already told you in this slide, transform your project ideas into commercial products. You see, these are some of the projects done by our students. By seeing this, it is possible for you to see. You may say that, sir, it is a urinal model. Okay. Do you know this entire model can be dismantled and assembled within 30 minutes. 30 நிமிடங்களில் இந்த டாய்லெட்டை கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ண முடியும். Urinal model. This urinal can be, this urinal model, this entire urinal model can be dismantled and assembled within a time period of 30 minutes. It's a maximum, I am telling you, students, if the floor is not right. But actually, the actual time is 15 minutes. You may see it in the board. It's a portable model. But the question is, we are creating a product, we are creating some models. That model is not transformed into a commercially viable thing. Then what to do with that? அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்? Continuous action. Continuous action. So, if you think that your senior has done a wonderful project, then you are seeing the project exhibition, which will be conducted in the next few months. If you think that that is a good idea, try to understand. சிலர் வந்து தாங்கிட்ட ஐடியா இருக்கும், இல்லனா மத்தவங்க கிட்ட ஐடியா இருந்தா அவங்களோட போய் சேர்ந்து இதெல்லாம் செய்யணும். So if you think your senior is doing a wonderful project that can be made into a commercially viable product, means go and approach him. Go and approach him. Anna, please tell me, Anna, is it possible for you to guide me to enhance this product? Because he is having 50 to 60% completed stage. You try to understand. If you think, if you evaluate that this is a wonderful idea, if you found that it's a wonderful idea, because what happens every day, every year after completion of the project, it is completed as a project book, and then it is kept in the library, our college library or any college library. It's not only related to one thing, one college. So for that, what we can do? Promotion, enhancing the product. Enhancing the product to a viable commercial model. In this project, even this is an open invitation to you all from Institutions Innovation Council of Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Center of Sairam Engineering College, in presence of our coordinator sir of innovation activity, Dr. Ranganathan sir. I am giving you, we are all calling you all. If you are ready to come, we have. If you think, I'm going to show only 2 to 3 products. If you think that it is a need of the day, definitely it is possible to promote. There are like this, n number of projects are there. N number of projects are there in our college. Even in your own departments, if you check, there are n number of projects which are all in the books. When we are going to convert these projects into products, if you have the guts to do it, that is the startup idea. That is the startup idea. You can go and collaborate with them. Now I'm telling you, after placement, I'm showing you. Hope my cursor is, you can see my cursor. Is it possible for you to see my cursor? I don't want to show the individuals. I'm telling you. If you are well placed in TCS, one is working as a plumbing related design fabrication engineer in Singapore. The person, his name is Karthikeyan. Now he is working in Singapore. He's a fabricator. Try to understand. Who is touching the model is Karthikeyan, Mr. Engineer Karthikeyan from mechanical. Now he is working in Singapore. He is from a very poor family, but after that he got to Singapore. He is a fabricator. You try to understand how they are all thinking in that direction. Now he is a fabricator. After coming back, he may start a company. So, in such the entrepreneurial mindset must be just like your spark within you. That must be ignited at any, maybe ignited at any stage. But to ignite it, you must have that intention. அப்படி இருந்தாதான் பார்க்குற பொருட்களை எல்லாத்தையும் கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. 15 minutes la panna product நம்ம எங்க எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டு நம்ம இத மார்க்கெட் பண்ண போறோம். It's a normal thing. இதுக்கு there is a need of doing some aesthetic works, reducing some weight. It's very less weight, already less weight. It is very low cost urinals. There is a great demand among the police department. This is exclusively made for the Tamil Nadu police department people. For women constables, we have taken a survey and then they found that in a number of places there is no any safe urinal models for the development. To make it to the another state, we need all your support, right? We need all your support. At the same time, we are ready to help you. If you have an idea of becoming a startup, please come over here. We are ready to. Next, you see, this project is done for tourism department. By seeing this product, this is a foldable. It named as foldable dining table, but you try to understand this is entirely, you can make it as a small one. It can be used as a dining table. It can be used as a rolling car. Rolling car means in railway station, the person is moving now with some newspaper or some biscuit packets with some bananas, okay, or with some packets, food packets is moving off that we can use it. With the number of compartments in it, the project cost is only 12,000. Try to understand if it is marketed, definitely it is for the preliminary case, it is made it as 12,000. If you take the material as concerned, overall it cost will come only 850 to 900 rupees. Dear students, I should not quote any other product, but whatever may be, table mate or a product. Table mate a product. Table mate illada veede kediyadu. But we have done a wonderful product. It is a collapsible, portable dining table which can be used as a dryer, which can be used as some other transporting device, which can be used as a storage device. We have the product. But to produce, to make it, enhance the product, there is a lot of opportunity. So what I'm showing as an example to you all, there are number of projects which is around you, which can fetch you a good idea, which can make use of it for the further development, right? And then this is one of the FLASK socially relevant phase change material assisted cold storage flask for storing mother's milk. It is incorporated with 3D printing. The day is for the 3D printing to promote the products, to make it as a viable product for prototype, and then you may approach banks or even venture capitalists with your knowledge. This cold storage system, the technology is related to phase change material, which is used to store the entire milk, right? This is one of the concepts. You may put this in the Google, type it. This is already applied for the patent. Now it is in the publishing stage. This is from our side. This container can be even used for medical application for storing medicines. You can make use of it for storing medicines. For this, there is no need of storing it for a long with an electric power. It is initially supported with refrigeration system, and then a lot of after that it can retain its cold effect for a minimum of 7 hours. So this type of cold, there are a lot of opportunity. Food chain in food and related to the thrust areas, food, energy segment, energy saving segment, power, energy or power, and then in distribution system, in manufacturing process enhancement, there are number of requirements and service requirements are there. So this is the inner portion of the particular design. Technology and innovation support. After that, if you want, sir, I want to go and check with some incubation cell. where I can go, where I can go. Is there any incubators is nearby? Yes, in IIT Madras, incubation cell is there. Incubation cell. There are a number of, even from our college, few of them are trained in incubation cell. Those people are approaching for becoming a startup. To become a startup company, to start with a startup company. You can go and visit some incubation cell. And I'm very tourism. If your thinking is to become an entrepreneurial mindset, with a mindset, you can approach these type of IIT incubation center to support MSMEs. MSME is there. We have MSME incubation cells to support you. EDI, Entrepreneurship Development Institutes, which can support your ideas to promote it as a product. Even funding is given by MSME. MSME invites proposal from the student community, support up to 16 lakhs to start. For the business proposal, finally, third year, a third year, give you a business proposal. When is it possible for you to write a business proposal within a day? No, it is not possible. Because for getting a placement, you are all training yourself. You are get trained for a minimum of 3 to 4 years to become an employee, to become a boss. Is it possible to spend only one day? It is not possible. No? So for that, it needs continuous evaluation. Means continuous thinking in the direction towards the. So now we have started with Sairam Engineering College with a TECHNO Incubation Center. We will give you the cell. Our college management is ready to give the space to you, power and everything. But concept, who will innovate? Who will innovate? Innovation must be done by you. It is within you, within us. Within us, innovation. Right? So everything is within us. Please try to check with that. There are a lot of examples I already shown you. There are a lot of examples. Our students have done many things. For you also, number of opportunities, but please try to think on in the direction of creating converting, transforming a project idea into product. Commercially viable product. For that, your support is very much required. To support you, we are here in Institutions Innovation Council of Sairam Engineering College, in Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Center, with a lot of business proposal idea is there. But idea proposal project report business. Please note it in a diary today. My project report must have somewhat a business strategy. என்னோட ப்ராஜெக்ட் business reportல business strategy இருக்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு நான் எழுதுவேன். அப்படினா that is your success. You are the real leader. You will definitely create a great change in this society. வேலையில்லா திண்டாட்டம் சொல்ற இடத்துல நிறைய பேர் சொன்னாலும் a great transition is taking place. Within a few years, we are going to see a greater change in the entire society with a lot of startups. Definitely we will see lot of startups. It already started with many good people. Okay, so I thank you one and all who are all present over here for listening this lecture. If you have any question, please unmute yourself. And if you have any question related to how our Sairam Engineering College can support you to become an entrepreneur, or to write a project proposal, or to convert a proof to product idea into some writing parts, and weak in writing parts, could you please help me write? If you think that, sir, where I can get the financial support, yes, come and approach us. நான் பணம் கொடுக்க போறது இல்லப்பா, எங்க பணம் இருக்குன்னு எங்களால சொல்ல முடியும். எங்க பணம் இருக்கு, எங்க போய் நீங்க வாங்கிக்கலாம்னு சொல்ல முடியும். அங்க வாங்கிக்கிறது எல்லாரும் கொடுத்துருவாங்களா? எல்லாருக்கும் சாய்ராம் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ்ல இடம் கிடைச்சிருச்சா? சொல்லுங்க. Not, it's not like that. For that you need some specific qualities. So to become an entrepreneur, you need you need some specific quality. That quality, if you want us to develop. If you want help from us, we are ready to help you. Our Professor Dr. Ranganathan sir here is over here. Our Ravindran sir is here. Many of our faculty members are here, right? Myself, we are ready to help you. But how you can get the help? If you have any doubts, please unmute yourself and you may ask a question. Myself and even my friend Dr. Ranganathan sir is here, who is the Innovation Coordinator. We are ready to help you. If you have any specific question, ask. By unmuting yourself, we are ready to help you. I'm ready to answer.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Really wonderful lecture given by our Professor Dr. Vasudevan sir. So he's actually opened all your minds, I believe, because such kind of thought has to be started at this juncture. That's why the apt word has been coined. Startup, why not now? That is the thing which has been coined. And aptly, Professor Sir has given a lot of insights about the startup and initiatives, what is to be taken from our side. So I thank Dr. Vasudevan Sir for all his that is the thoughts which has been put across, and I hope that definitely the students or the participants who are seeing this would get motivated, and definitely they will think in these lines. That is our main thing. Open your mind. That is the main thing, which is the concept. So sir has taken it in the right direction and right son. So please, all of you, take this in the right sense, and if you start working, definitely you can reach much better levels in your future. So as sir told, if there is anything you want probably to discuss, you can probably use the chat box. If you want to probably talk, you can request. We'll probably unmute you, because I don't think the mute is on. I just check it up. I just check up whether the mute is yeah, it's been actually muted. So if anybody is having any doubts, you can probably raise your hand, or you can put it in the chat box. So we'll be happy to take your questions. So ourselves as the part of Institution Innovation Council, Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Center, we have seen many projects, and we are happy, as sir told, we have had some success stories of the projects being converted into products, but still there are many projects which are still lying on in paper level only, which requires all your thought process and your support. With your support, definitely we can reach much better levels. So if you are having that that urge and that the mindset, definitely we are there to help you out in all avenues of whatever we require in this area of innovation entrepreneurship. So we'll be more happy to mentor you, guide you, and give you all the support. And as sir told, the financial aspects also can be taken care of. We will give you the ideas, we'll give you the guidance about how to move about this financial aspects also. So we are also working on that. So we want your cooperation and your support at the highest level, so that we can achieve this together. That's what is our college mantra also. Together everyone can achieve. So we will definitely achieve together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Ravindran sir. Thank
Yep.
you. Thank you.
So if there's no questions, we'll wind up, sir, and then we'll ensure that the sessions we will be continuing. So these kind of talks will be continuing, and we'll be letting you know in a short span of time, and we'll be happy to share more with regard to innovation in entrepreneurship and startup. So thank you all for joining in for this session. So Vasudevan sir, if there is anything more,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our IIC and IITC center is in third floor of
E
our
block, third floor.
E block.
As you have, when you visit the college, you can always visit our facility at E block, third floor. It's always open. You can utilize the facilities, and you can probably join in. For others, so if you're not able to join at this point juncture, you can come contact us and get through us, and we'll be more happy to come online. Online itself, we can probably provide you the kind of mentoring and the support. definitely we'll be more happy to do it. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ravindran sir, Vivekanand sir, for joining in. And thank you for all the students who have joined in for this session. We have also faculty also joined in. So all the faculty. So signing off. Thank you. Have a good day. Good night.
Thank you, sir.